Well, Cedar Creek students, today we're going to be doing some striking using a ball and a bat. Now, with distance learning, it may be difficult to find this type of equipment, so there are some other options you could possibly use. Around my house I found a noodle, a swimming noodle, or maybe some PVC pipe. You may have a bat, or even an old broomstick or garden utensil stick that you could use. Okay? Try and have your parents help you with this so they have something safe for you to use. It'd be nice if you had a noodle, it's nice and soft so you don't hit anything or anyone breaking it or anything. Ball wise, you could use a tennis ball. I've made a little paper mache ball by crumpling up a bunch of paper, wrapping it in tape so it won't come undone. Or you could even use a whipple ball. I found a sponge ball, or even some sort of plastic ball. Okay? Let's try and find something that can be used for you. Something else you may need that I don't have a lot of, can't find around my house would be some sort of tee or something to hold it up. Okay, I suspended it from my ceiling by holding it with a piece of rope, by putting a hole in the tennis ball, going through it. Okay? So those are some things you can use to try and complete and work on these skills. Okay? So first thing, when we're trying to hit a ball with a long implement, it's good hand position and body position. So hand-wise, when we hold the bat, if we are a right-handed hitter, which I am, I'm going to put my left hand near the bottom of the bat and my right hand on the top. When I hold it, I'm going to hold it fairly firmly but not really tight. And then if you notice, my middle knuckles will line up. We don't want to have our top knuckles or our bottom knuckles line up. We don't get the wrist action we need to be a good hitter. Okay? So make sure, number one, we are holding it correctly. Number four, a left-hander, then we just switch our hands, so our right hand would be on the bottom and our left hand would be on the top. You choose which side feels most comfortable to swing that bat. Okay? Next is our body position. We want to face towards the ball. We want the ball to be in line with our front foot. Okay? So if I show you from this angle, here's where the ball should be. Here's my front foot. My bat is back here. So that when I hit the ball, I'm out in front of the ball to be able to hit it with as much power as I can. Okay? So our 5-step process would be having our feet shoulder width apart, holding the bat correctly with our knuckles aligned, middle knuckles, remember. Then we're going to put our hands back by our shoulders. And now we're in good ready position. When we go to swing, we want to step with our front foot, just turning it slightly. Swing our hands down and through the ball, following through as our hips turn and our feet pivot. Okay? So if you do those things, you'll be successful at hitting it. One other thing, the ball should hang down near your waistline, somewhere between, let's say, your belly button and just below your waist. Okay? Now all I want you to do is practice trying to hit the ball. And you may start out getting in good position, and then stepping and swinging slowly to get used to where you need to do to make contact. And then stop the ball each time and try again. Notice I missed that by going under. So I want to keep my eyes on the back of the ball and watch as the bat comes to make contact with that ball in the backside. Okay? Over each time, stopping it and practicing again. Get our alignment, front foot in line with the ball, knuckles lined up with our hands correct, not cross-handed, but front hand on the bottom, back hand on the top. And bring your hands back, and bring your weight back on your back foot, and then try again. Step, swing, stop the ball. Or if you have a tee, you'd step, swing, hit it, and go get the ball, come back and try again. Or have multiple objects, maybe 2 or 3 or 4 balls, and keep practicing swinging that motion. Okay? So once again, one more time to review. Front foot in line with the ball. Front arm, front hand at the bottom, back hand at the top. Hands go back by your back shoulder. Put your weight back. One other thing, make sure your toes are lined up. So if we can draw a straight line, that's where we should be. We shouldn't have our toes back here like this and turned way like this, or turned open like this, but rather in line, so they're in a straight line. Okay? Then hands back, weight back, step, turn, and try again. Okay? So give that a try, practicing either off of a tee, with the ball hanging, or maybe even one of your parents underhand or overhand tossing the ball to you. May start stationary, build to that throwing aspect. Okay? Have fun. Hit home runs.